Hi everybody, it's Tuesday the 21st of May and today I am 2 weeks post-op from a total laparoscopic hysterectomy with bilateral soft-lingu oophorectomy and ovarian cortex cryopreservation. I don't want to jinx anything, but I am feeling suspiciously well. Like, the only time I ever remember feeling like this is when I was on my progesterone holiday and I was on the Adbac Zoladex and the Zoladex was working and I had the most amazing 3 months this time last year, and then everything came crashing down again as soon as I took the progesterone, and then the Zoladex started to become ineffective and I was back in cycling PMDD mode, which was pretty horrific after having a period of stability. Yeah, I feel a little bit at the moment like I'm just holding my breath constantly, waiting for the crash to happen. Inside, I think there's a little bit of me that is quietly confident that, you know, this is going to be my future now. Like, I've been kind of cured of my PMDD, because I know full well that I get on completely fine with estrogen. Like, I've been on Adbac estrogen for 2 years and it's been amazing. And every time like my estrogen drops, that's when the anxiety and everything comes back into play. But when my Adbac estrogen is at like a high level or an okay level for me, that is when like I feel the best. So actually, when I got diagnosed with PMDD, the first thing that they did was put me on Adbac estrogen, and I couldn't believe the difference it made. Like, it made me feel so calm compared to how I'd felt for like the last 15 years. So I know that for me, estrogen HRT is not going to be a problem, and I've been stable on my HRT with Adbac estrogen and testosterone for a year, so that's probably not going to be too much of an issue. And now the progesterone's out of the picture. Like, progesterone was definitely my hell drug, or hell hormone, and it was horrible. And every time we added progesterone, I got really ill, really ill. And when my hormones fluctuate, yes, I get a little bit ill, but nothing like when I go on progesterone. So now there is no need for progesterone. It is a massive relief. However, there's always a but. I've read and heard lots of people's experiences of having a hysterectomy for PMDD and how difficult it can be to manage the menopause symptoms and to titrate HRT post-op. So I don't want to get too confident too soon. It's only been 2 weeks and I'm fully aware that up to, I think it's about a year, I could continue to have complications and drops in like hormone levels and things as my body uses up my stores. So yeah, I don't want to get too confident too soon, but I honestly feel so well. I've not tracked my cycles, or not I'm having any cycles. I've not tracked my like symptoms or anything on a tracker since I had my surgery, because actually there's been no need to, because I've just felt so well. Okay, yes, I've been tired, but that is post-op fatigue. I don't believe it has anything to do with my mood. Honestly, feel so emotionally well. The hardest thing is not doing too much, because like everybody keeps telling me, especially my GP, you know, you've had major surgery, and just because you can't see like massive wounds doesn't mean to say that they're not there internally, and you really need to make sure you don't like get a hemorrhage or a hernia or cause any post-op complications by doing too much too soon. So that has been the hardest thing for me, is being aware of that and not doing too much, because I honestly feel so well. It's like I've been waiting for this for so long. I've been waiting for this surgery for like over a year, and now it's done and I feel well. I just want to get out there and do stuff, and everybody's like, slow down, you've got the rest of your life to do that. You know, things will stay like this, you'll be stable, you don't have to get it all done now. So that's probably been the most difficult thing for me. My memory is a little bit rubbish, but I think that's just me. What else do I have to say? Yeah, like, life is so good. Like, last night I actually cried happy tears. I have never cried happy tears in my life, I don't think. Maybe once or twice at my cousin's wedding. But yeah, like, I just lay there and I was like, this feels so surreal. Is this really my life? Because I can't believe how good I feel and how calm I feel. And like, this morning I realised, you know, over the years I have avoided carbohydrates a lot. So I avoided them because I had an eating disorder, and I saw them as the devil and evil, and I thought they were going to make me fat, so I cut them out. So for years and years I avoided carbohydrates. Then as I got better from my eating disorder, when I got diagnosed with PMDD, I don't know whether it did or if it was just my self-belief, but I honestly felt like every time I ate carbohydrates I got super bloated, headachy, nausea, and I was just like, and I felt really tired, and I was like, it's not worth it. So I went gluten-free, and I've been gluten-free for probably 3 or 4 years now. Because I had always linked my gluten intolerance to my PMDD, as soon as I'd had the op, I was like, right, well, okay, if I blamed my gluten intolerance on my PMDD, I felt like it exacerbated all my symptoms, then therefore, now I don't have a uterus and technically don't have PMDD, I should be able to start eating gluten again. So I did. And it is like the most liberating, amazing feeling ever, because like this morning I got up and I just had what I wanted. So I had, like, what are they called? Crispy cinnamon grahams or something. It's like, I've never been able to just have food that I wanted since I was like 12. Mainly because of my eating disorder and I was too scared of it. But in the last couple of years, like, I got over my eating disorder, and it was because I didn't have gluten, and that is in a lot of things, and that made it hard. So yeah, I just thought I'd do this little update because it's 2 weeks post-op, and I just wanted to let you all know how I was doing and that life is good. And tomorrow I'm going down to Chelsea for the Chelsea flower show. I'm not actually going to the flower show. I'm going to like Sloane Square and Chelsea in Bloom. So I'm really looking forward to that. I went last year. I think I'll link the video from last year down below. Yeah, so it was really good. So yeah, I'm really excited. Life is good, and I just don't want it to end, and I am still, yeah, like holding bated breath, thinking this is going to come to an end, it's all going to come crashing down, this can't be reality, this can't be my life. So yes, anyway, bye for now.